Rattels, fourth term of the government for a reason. So finally, the king approved VDM to go on with the school project. And this is a very good news. And he said that they want to see the architecture design to know the kind of school that they want to build. I understand, because according to what the king said, he facilitated the building of that school. I think he said in 1982. So he's part of the people who brought that school to that community. So, but it's a very, very good thing that they have approved this. And he also said that VDM should come back in a week time, or is it Friday? VDM said they will come back with the design and present everything to the king so that they can get approval also from the Ministry of Education and begin the work. That's very good. But wait too. Don't would it baffle me for the whole of that thing? The video never come out there. When I know that man don't shame on me. You don't even feel wait. Make the video come out there. Wow. But also, did you see how calm, loyal, and humble VDM was? That's humility. You could see he even sat on the ground. He said because he respects kings, that he respects their position. No wonder God would elevate him. Now, this thing not be carry do, not be say no. Let me God the elevate him. You guys saw it. That is class. That is humility. Big up to VDM, man. I'm so excited. Particularly for me, I'm excited that development of that school is coming to that community. Thanks. Shout out to you. Shout out to Burna Boy, man.
A lot of things have gone wrong in Nigeria. A lot of things is wrong, yeah? You see, this video here, this image is Verydarkman in the King's Palace yesterday. You know, because of what is going on in Port Harcourt about renovating the schools. You know, initially they agreed that a member from the House of Wolves, House of Chiefs, that call themselves House of Reps, that only grape the future of Nigerian children, was going to come and meet them yesterday. The person didn't turn up, as always. You know, they have to go and plan their own coup, as they always do. So somebody in the midst of Rattel group, according to Verydarkman, said, let's go to the King Palace, which would have been the first point of contact. You know, there's nothing wrong in following due process. The first thing to do would have been, when you get into the community, you go to the leader of that community, the king of that community, the traditional ruler of that community. That would have been the first thing to do. And the king, you know, criticized Verydarkman constructively. And I've always said this constructive criticism. And I've also taken it upon myself. If Verydarkman do one bad and 99 good, I will highlight the one bad and I'll magnify the 99 good. And if Verydarkman do 99 bad and 1 good, I will still highlight that 99 bad and I will magnify the 1 good, because it takes a lot to do good in Nigeria today effortlessly, like Verydarkman. The king apportioned blame and said, you should have come to me. You know, they went on, and he said that because if you say no, I say no, nothing is going to happen. I just, you know, I just laugh. You see, the king spoke with so much wisdom, but at the same time, there was so much politics in the king's utterances. First off, there's nothing wrong in blaming Verydarkman constructively, like he rightly did, and saying, you are a stranger, this is my community, you know, I'm in charge here. Yeah, we agree, 100%. You are the boss, it's your house. But it's actually a shame that someone have to travel miles and miles and come to fix your own house. Does that not tell you something? That the people of that community, or the leaders of that community, or the people that are supposed to look after that school and the children of that community, they have failed. So you have actually lost that respect. If you have lost that respect, when you allow a stranger to come into your community to do what you are supposed to do, I'm not talking to the king, I'm not gonna see. I know that they don't be the king at the follow talk. I'm just saying, right? There is no need the king trying to highlight, you know, mark his territory. Because I'm sorry to say, your territory has been taken by a stranger because you allowed it. And secondly, the king was asking Verydarkman that the children are going to start exams soon. Where are they going to stay? How is that Verydarkman's problem? That should be the problem of the House of Sheep's members and House of Wolves members, who have failed on all sides. The community leader, it's none of Verydarkman's business for the community leader to be asking Verydarkman, where will the children stay? What would you ask the local government chairman? If you check well, see that king or the people in that his cabinet, or the people of that age group, they attended that school. But ask them today, how many of their children, or how many of that king's grandchildren are still attending that school today? None. You want to tell me that you people don't know that's how that school is? You want to tell me you people are not aware? And the king blaming the young lady. Really? Really? Like whoever is advising you, whoever is encouraging you to do this, like seriously? A lady that's brought development to your land, that these people are supposed to hide their faces in shame and disappointment and failure. You are blaming the young lady for what exactly? If she had returned your call, these things wouldn't have happened. How many people have returned the king's call and we are still where we are today? If that young lady had returned the king's call, what would have happened? Would the local government chairman go and fix that school? No. Would a house of grapes, or is house of grapes now? These people grape. If people don't know the amount of graping that these people are graping Nigerian children's future, it's house of grapes members. If they have gone to, if that lady have listened to the king's phone call, would they have gone to fix that school? He said no. Because that school have been there for years and years and years. What are we talking about? Every position in Nigeria have been captured, have been bought heavily. Every conscience have been bought. Every seat have been bought. Every mouth, heartbeat, and conscience, and no one is even clear enough in terms of their conscience in Nigeria. They've all been taken. They've all been taken. It's actually embarrassing, to be honest. It's embarrassing. A stranger left their place to come to your house to fix your house. You're supposed to be ashamed of yourself. You don't even have the right to speak or to talk. You should really, really be ashamed of yourself. But here you are. Here you are. Asking the stranger where the children will go when the school starts. It's actually unfortunate. But again, VDM, you are indeed a son of the soul. I'm not going to lie. In fact, yeah, the ancestors are indeed with you. First of all, slippers was removed. Got in barefooted speaking to the king. Sat on the floor. When he was leaving the palace, a lot of rituals were done. If you people were paying attention, he took a sand from that particular place. Yeah, I remember when my dad, when my dad used to do his own thing, right? So you always, when you go to a foreign land, you have to take a sand. It simply means, okay, man, no explain. Let me no cast VDM here. You don't do. Let me leave it like that. So you are truly the son of the soil, Verydarkman. The ancestors are indeed with you. The ancestors are indeed with you, and they are the one leading Verydarkman. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of spirituality in Verydarkman's movement than the eye can see. You see, that visit to that king's palace have shown me a lot about Verydarkman. Now I understand where your strength comes from. Now I understand the courage, the audacity, the fearlessness. Now I understand. Kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you. And it's actually unfortunate, to be honest. I felt really, really disappointed watching that whole video. You know, the whole... But it's okay. It's okay. At least there's been a progress. You understand? Go and come back. It simply means go and bring me something, even though you've dropped cola. And again, I have to say this. There's nothing wrong in following due process. I've said this and I'm going to say it again. If Verydarkman do one good and 99 bad, I will magnify that one good and I will highlight the 99 bad. If you reverse it, I will do the same. Every good that Verydarkman does, I would magnify it, because it's almost impossible to see somebody doing this in Nigeria. The way they're stressing this guy, if Verydarkman had gone there with, some meters, drop the meter to the king, heavy meter, he would just say, go ahead, start work tomorrow. He would even call DPO, provide him security. If Verydarkman had gone there, go to the DPO, drop some meter, go to the king or go to the community leader, drop some meter, heavy meter, maybe foreign meter. Trust me, work would have started by now. But it's all okay. It's fine and good. All of them, they don't buy all of them. They don't buy their conscience. That is why traditional rulers are not ruling traditionally anymore. They are now political rulers.
Right now, Burna Boy is the biggest artist in Africa, Nigeria. And no one know what anybody want to talk, as far as I'm concerned. You see, let us talk about music-wise now. What any artist for Nigeria now if he do what Burna Boy no if he do? Sing song, sell out stadium, sell out shows, make money, buy the expensive cars. He can do it. Now let us go off music. What have they done for their country now? Those their money that they are making. Now they get the money, oh. Nobody they follow them drive the money. They can use the money as they like. It's their money. They worked hard for it. It is true. But being a patriotic Nigeria, if you care about those fans that plays your music, what have you done for those fans that plays your music? When those fans get to 70, 80 years, what will they say that, I supported this artist to look at what he did, that I'm happy that he did it in this country, Nigeria? What can you say that they have effected in Nigeria? Look at Burna Boy the other day in Nasarawa University, or Polytechnic rather. Look at what he did there. Now he wants to fix this older community secondary school. That is patriotism. See, nobody said they should not have their money or enjoy their money. It's fine. But they should remember that they are known all over the world today because of certain fans in Nigeria. Nigeria took them from where they are or where they were to where they are now. You can't take it. It is not by buying cars. You they buy the cars, they pepper the same people where they support you. What have you done for them? Your state, your community, your local government, your country. What have you done as an A-list artist, as a big artist? What have you done? Nothing. Burna Boy don't pass all of them for every side. He don't pass them. That is the truth. He don't pass all of them for every side. That is just the truth. You can't take it away. He dey enjoy money. Burna Boy, as they do those things, you know they enjoy money. He still enjoy money. What will he take away from them? You guys are, you don't let that you even join the government. You not go speak for your people. You not go do anything for your people. You nothing you they do. Why are you hailing fella? You are hailing, they hail fella for his music and for his contribution to the society. Not just his music, also for the for his contribution to the society. That is why they hate fella.